It is WrestleMania behind me, and if you hear dogs and dog collars, I'm really sorry. They've been wrestling for 20 minutes, and I don't want to interrupt them because they're entertaining each other. Welcome back to the reading vlog. Okay, so it's Thursday morning. I just filmed a reading wrap up for Fourth Wing, a reading recap of Fourth Wing, part 1. It's only the first half of the book because a lot of stuff happened in the first half. So I will be working on the second half, and I need to get that edited so that it can go up today. Here is what I'm reading for the reading vlog. I have 2 audiobooks from the library. I have The Shadow Rising by Robert Jordan. I am 21% of the way through that. I don't know why it took 4 books for this series to start getting a tiny bit better, but it has finally gotten a little bit better, and I'm like a little bit curious about this one. I don't know if it's because I just finished season 2 of the show, which even if you haven't read these books, the show is 10 times better, so I really recommend watching the show. It's a great show. Okay, so I'm working on this. I'm 20% of the way through, and I just started it yesterday. It's pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. There's been a lot more action in this one up top, where the other ones just sort of like dragged along. Like they were just questing and there was like no action for so long. So I am really glad that this one is seeming to be a little bit better. We'll see. The second book from the library that I have is the audiobook for The Stolen Heir by Holly Black, which I'm very excited to read. However, I'm going to try to force myself to get through The Shadow Rising first. That might be part of my motivation for having read 20% already. And then I'm also currently working on reading The Helm of Midnight. That is another library book that I got, but it's on my Kindle, so that one's going to take me a little bit longer to read. So I am really hoping that I'll finish The Shadow Rising this weekend. I'm not 100% sure that I will actually get to The Stolen Heir, just because The Shadow Rising is a 41-hour audiobook. I am listening to it on like 2.5 speed, so it'll hopefully only take me like 18 hours. But still, that's a lot of audiobook listening. And then the Holly Black book is not nearly as long. It's probably like 9 hours before it's sped up. And then The Helm of Midnight, it is taking me a lot longer to read ebooks, so I doubt I'll finish that this weekend, but that is what I'm reading. As far as my plans for this weekend, I'm not doing anything today except for editing and recording videos. My husband won't be home until late, so I'll have a lot of time to read today. He is golfing this afternoon. Tomorrow, I'll have some time during the day, but in the evening, we are going on a haunted Danbury ghost tour. Listen, I'm excited. The silly little town where I'm from has been doing a little ghost tour through the town, and it's kind of funny. It's like if Gilmore Girls did a ghost tour, like if Kirk from Gilmore Girls did a ghost tour of Stars Hollow. That's what it would be like. That's what it's like. Anyway, so I'm excited to do that tomorrow. Saturday, we are going to a family get-together in the afternoon. And Sunday, no plans that I know of yet, but it is possible that plans could arise. So it's kind of a little bit more low-key than it has been past weekends. I'm not quite as busy, but, you know, still doing stuff. That's the plan for the reading vlog, and I will be back when there is more reading to update you on. These are my keyboard keys. So I'm not expecting Richie home for a couple more hours. His work is doing a charity golf tournament that he really enjoys participating in, so that is where he is and what he's doing. I have ordered dinner for myself. I'm very excited. I ordered dinner from Kimono. I got some teriyaki chicken and some of the clear onion soup, which is like my favorite thing. And I heard about a spooky show on Hulu that I would like to watch. Although now I can't think of what the name of it was. I'll do some Googling to figure it out. I am considering tomorrow going to Barnes & Noble to buy myself a little book. but I'm trying really hard not to because you guys can't see. Well, yes, you can actually. I have this like tower of books that I've bought in the past couple of weeks. It was my Kindle. I haven't even put these away yet. They've just been on my desk for the past like 2 weeks. So I'm trying to behave. I'm trying to be good, but I really want the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition of The Stolen Heir. And I really would like to collect the Barnes & Noble exclusive editions of the Cruel Prince series, but those are being resold for a lot of money. So I would like to get this one while I can still get it for a regular price. I also really want a copy of Two Twisted Crowns. And I'm trying really hard not to order it on Amazon because it is $1 cheaper on Amazon than it is in Barnes & Noble. Or I like bookmarks. But I don't like Amazon, so I'm trying to behave. I have read like the first 5-ish chapters of the Helm of Midnight, and so far it is very complex. It is very like medieval, but also sort of futuristic feeling, and the magic system is super cool. Basically, there are these masks or helms, and when you put the mask on, it one of them that I just read about is a medical mask. So there was like a healer, and he put his knowledge in said mask, and now people can like purchase the mask or like borrow the mask to use it for like what they need to use it for. But they're not buying it with money, they're buying it with like bottled time. And I guess it's like their time, like their life that they're buying, using, selling as currency, if you will. And it's like, so far it's like really dark and like really gritty, and I'm very excited about it. But it is incredibly complex. I'm in that like within the first like 50 to 100 pages of a new fantasy book where you're like, huh? Have you guys seen that cat meme on TikTok where it's that cat and he goes, huh? Huh? Like that. It cracks me up. I really need to stop looking at TikTok so much. Anyway, so I'm enjoying the Helm of Midnight so far. But dinner should be here soon. And I'm gonna watch a little show. I don't really watch a lot of TV, so I'm excited to watch a little TV. It's either gonna be this or it's gonna be Ugly Betty. Goose is drinking. Every time. Every time. Okay. I'm back. And I have a couple exciting things to show you that are both related to me spending money and buying things. We went to McKay's and I got my Illumicrate subscription box, which I didn't think I was going to be getting until next month, but I'm going to open that and show you. So at McKay's I found 2 books. I found An Enchantment of Ravens by Margaret Rogerson for $7. I've already read this, loved it. This was great. Semi-cozy, Margaret Rogerson, really great YA author. So to put that on my stack of books to put away. And then I found a copy of This Poison Heart, and when I opened it, it had this in it, a little letter from the author. Bailey is eating. And it has this signed tip-in plate. This is from the Owl Crate subscription. It has a reversible dust jacket. I did not know that until just now. Well, I don't know about reversible dust jacket, but it does have artwork on the other side of the dust jacket. So, pretty cool. I hadn't, ooh, and it has some foiling on the front. So, this has been on my list to read for a very long time. And now I have a copy of it for when I do eventually read it. So, I thought that was pretty cool. Again, put on my stack of books to put away. And now, for for my Illumicrate subscription. I signed up to get an Illumicrate subscription. They have a waiting list. I wanted to sign up for the book only because I've had subscription boxes before. Come on, open. And when you get a subscription box and it comes with like the one thing that you want and then it comes with a bunch of other like knickknacks and stuff, I never use them, right? So I have this subscription and I'm going to keep it until I can get on the book only subscription. Who knows when that will be. So the card this month is Fairy Tale Forests. Ooh, this actually might be useful. This is from the Tale of the Flower Bride. This is a gigantic mouse pad. And it is pretty. And I love a huge mouse pad, so I will use this. I like purple. It's kind of nondescript, I think. So it stinks. Don't smell it. Okay, good. I'm glad I got something useful. Something that comes in a velvet bag. Oh, is this like a letter opener? Oh my God. It's a little sword. I think it's a letter opener. I have zero use for this, but how fun. And you know, it's fun the first time, but if I get any more of these things that I don't have a use for, it will not be fun anymore. I got some little book tabby stickies. They have like little mushrooms and flowers and stuff on them. I don't really use these very often. The tabs, the page tabs, were Woodland Treasures page tabs, artwork by Marina Lostetter at Daymoth. The desk pad, Domus Somnia desk pad, artwork by Kristen Engelberth at, kind of a complicated at. Brighten up your desk with this bewitching desk pad inspired by the last tale of the Flower Bride. Finding Dreams notebook, so this is a notebook. Designed by Fez Inkwright at Rozdottir. I keep a notebook on hand all the time, most of the time, especially at my desk, because I'm constantly writing down like recipes and notes for filming and stuff. This is cool, and it's just, oh, it's dotted, it's dot paper, which I like. Fun. And it has a little pencil holder tabby. Okay, so this is semi-useful. My moleskin is almost full. So far, the tchotchkes that come in a box, like a subscription box, have not been bad. Thank God. I saw a spoiler for this potential cover and I did not like it. And I like this way better. I was so worried that I was gonna hate, that I was not gonna like this first book that I got that, you know, paid $38 for. The book this month is called After the Forest by Kell Woods. I'm sitting way too close to the camera. By Kell Woods. Has digitally printed edges. This is a, like, after Hanseling, after, the happenings of Hansel and Gretel, then kind of what happens. It's gotten kind of mixed reviews, so this is the book. It's very pretty. I like this cover, but I also really like the US cover. And there's the edges, and then it just has green. And it has special artwork on the end papers. Oh, the naked cover is kind of cool. Kind of like the naked cover a lot. And it has special artwork on the end papers. It's not signed. Sad. Didn't it say it was supposed to be signed? Anyways, so the digitally printed edges look cool, but the top, it has like a little scuff here. I feel like, I don't know if these are digitally printed. I feel like these are sprayed. And it's kind of like scuffy on the bottom. The other thing that I'm not enjoying is that this color green and then this color green right here are different. So that's my Illumicrate box that I got. So, as for my reading, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the vlog. I have not finished anything. And in fact, I haven't even really read that much this weekend. I spent I spent a lot of time watching a TV show. I watched the new Haunted Mansion movie on Disney, liked it, it was cute. I really love the original Haunted Mansion movie from Disney, so this was fun to see another one. So I did watch a lot of TV. And then I spent a lot of time this weekend working on stuff for my job. So trying to figure out my camera setup for my job and to learn some new editing stuff. So I didn't really read that much. I'm 40% of the way through The Rising Shadow, or The Shadow Rising by Robert Jordan. I'm enjoying it. The beginning was good. Now we're getting to it's kind of slowing down. The beginning it was good because everybody was together and there was stuff happening. But now everybody has broken apart. Everybody's doing their own thing. It's getting kind of cryptic and oh, what does this mean-esque, so it's slowing down a little bit at 40% of the way through. I still have 25 hours left of listening, and I'm listening on 2x speed, so I know it's not going to be exactly 25 hours, but I'm really, really struggling to get through that. So, and then I'm only 10% of the way through the Helm of Midnight, but I am really enjoying that one. It's dark. I'm really enjoying the world. It's just we're finally starting to get past kind of major world building and meeting new characters and stuff. And so now we're moving plot wise. And this book did a great job from page 1 of it being about the plot, and the world building is involved in the plot, so that it's not here's 50 pages of world building, now we get to the plot. It was not like that. So it did hook me right from the beginning. It's just I haven't had much time to read, and when I did have time to read, I was watching a TV show this weekend. So anyways, I think that's it, and I will see you in the next video. Hopefully this week I will have part 2 of my Fourth Wing recap going up. I have a lot of work to do if that's going to be the case. So anyways, I'm gonna get going, make myself a coffee, edit this, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.